Good evening and welcome to Game 2 of the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League for Bishop Gorman. Currently playing in Anaheim, California at the KHS Arena. All right, getting ready to kick off Game 2. Gorman starting with the money line on defense. We have Posner and Jeff Baldy. All right, Gorman winning the faceoff, entering zone, catch Creel with the puck, brings around, stops, sends it back. Johnson shots just over the net. Baldy there, pushes up, keep it in play. Catch Creel in pursuit behind the goal line. Catch Johnson with the puck, lifts it, sends it back to the blue line. Posner, shot, just over and slightly to the right of the net. Puck still in the Gorman offensive zone. Cash Johnson in pursuit, sends it back over to Cash Creel. Cash Creel working along the door for the Zam. Back to the point. Oh, sends it up instead, avoiding a block shot. Puck back behind the line. Beach Cities looking for a breakout. Going to the neutral zone and chip it into the Gorman defensive zone. Gorman forwards going for a partial change. And Cash Johnson able to pick it up. Pass with Lee Marsh. Lee Marsh shot just off goalie's pads and over the net. Great job keeping it back in play. And puck is up. Beach City's looking to clear. Liam sends it back to Davis. Davis shot off the shin pads. Davis sends it back to the blue line. Just able to keep it in play. And puck is in the neutral zone. Puck in the neutral zone. Back to Davis. Davis bringing it up through. Getting ready. Oh, lost an edge. Lost control of the puck. Looking to get back. Battling along the boards. Liam Marsh in pursuit back behind the goal line. Able to poke the puck off the stick. Martin sends it back into play. Beach Cities chips it out and into the neutral zone. Gorman there to sweep it up. Evan Davis with the puck looking. Oh, sorry, Miller not able to find a clean lane. They're looking for a passing lane. Sends it up along boards to DC. Just out of reach. Gorman sends it back into the zone. Just off the net. David Couchet trying to cycle through. Lars Jennings pressing. Working back behind the goal line. Beach Cities brings along the boards, looking to send it out, looking to skate it out. Xavier there, put pressure, and Jennings brings it right back in. We have a 2-on-1. Looking, waiting, shot in the crease. And just shy of making it in the net. Shot, not able to connect. Dunnigan with the puck. Sends it over to Frank Zabancic. Back to Jeff Baldy. Jeff Baldy walking along the blue line. Chips it back in. Oh, Schubert's shot just to the right of the net. Great pass. Oh, both players trip each other. Don't think they're going to call anything there. Puck right in front of the net, but no one there. Brings Zabancic applying pressure. Positive there to hold it back in. Dunnigan maintaining possession. Back behind the goal line. And right. A bad bounce. Zabancic work on the breakout. Hard hit along the boards in the neutral zone. Peyton O'Hara coming in, engaging. Oh, hard open ice hit. Clean hit, no call. Cash Johnson shot off the top post. Shot back behind the net. Johnson looking for an opening. Cash Tritton there to support. Johnson sending it back to the point. Peyton O'Hara winding up, shoot. Puck is behind the net. Cash Johnson tries wrapping it around, but not able to get it along the edge of the post. Evan Davis winding up, shot. Hits Beach Cities player. A lot of extracurricular, and we have a penalty. Cash Creel getting mauled open ice. His cage came loose. Yeah, a lot of extracurricular. Lots of extracurriculars on that one. Let's see how they're going to call this. Cash Creel working hard in the center ice, and it looks like trying to wait and see. Looks like they're not quite sure who's supposed to be in the box. They're going by size. Not sure what's happening there. So we have 2 penalties on Beach Cities, 1 on us. Cash Creel in the box for Gorman. Not sure what happened. His cage was about removed off his helmet. Gorman wins the faceoff, sends it back. Tyler Martin bringing it around. Martin sends it back to Davis. Davis sends it across. Shot. Miller. Crease. And just out of the reach of Davis. Davis in pursuit. And Swift on Davis. Liam Marsh walking along, gets tripped up, and they're going to call it. Loose puck, called it a little early. Gorman had possession. We'll have to see. All right, Beach Cities 3 in the box. Gorman goes for a change. 3 new forwards. All right, we are 5-on-3. 8:57 remaining in the first period. All right, Crochet taking the face off. You have Crochet, Jennings, and DC Swanson. Shot from the blue line up and over into the netting. Coach letting the boys know they need to keep those shots low. Gorman with the face off, but a little too aggressive. Puck goes back in the neutral zone. Gorman sends it up. Lars Jennings to Tyler Martin. Tyler Martin brings it into the zone. Beach sends it back over into the center. Right there. DC tries backhanding it just off the goalie's pads, and Beach Cities gets it out of play. Matt Miller looking for a lane. Deciding to bring it up himself. Enters the zone. Shot. Deflection. Just off the goalie's pads. Beach City goes to clear. Hits Jeff Baldy. Baldy able to hold up the blue line. Hard hit. Baldy getting shot. Love. Gorman wins face off. Wind up shot. Matt Miller off the pads. Gerard shot just to the left of the net. Frankie Zupancic sets up, sends it back to the center. Posner sends it back to Posner. Posner shot. Loose in front of the net, back behind the net. Gilberto up, got pickpocketed. Dunnigan working hard. Puck still in play. Dunnigan going for another hit along the boards. Baldy sends it back in. Brinky, Spancic working along the boards, looking for support, holding, but they're not calling it. And Beach City is able to clear into the neutral zone. Posner sends it back to Miller. Back to Frankie. Frankie Zupancic. Deeks dangles. Shot just to the left of the net. Sorry. Frankie Zupancic sends it. Lots of loose pucks in front of the net. O'Hara there. Grab it. Keep it in play. Beach Cities regroups and is able to send it deep. Beach Cities back to 5-5. Man on in the Gorman defensive zone. Gorman goes for a change. Past Tritton. Past Johnson. Collie gets pickpocketed at the blue line. Gorman gets possession back. Johnson goes to the zone, brings it across, gets brushed off the puck, going through across the blue line. Beach Cities gets possession. Matt Miller intercepts in the neutral zone. Tyler Martin sends it up. Collie And Beach City sends it deep. I think they may have believed they were still on the penalty kill, or they were looking for a change. Face off. Gorman offensive zone. Fresh set of players on the ice. Davis playing at center. Liam Marsh to his right. Macaulay on the left. Face off win. Shot. Macaulay brings it around. Sends it over to Matt Miller. Matt Miller walking it up. Macaulay. It's a lot of battling up in the center of the ice. Joey Macaulay looking. Gets puck taken from him. Beach City's looking to clear. Davis able to hold it in. Davis dekes around. Looking. Shot. And Liam Marsh there to finish. Davis shot off the goalie's glove. Dropped right in the open ice outside the net. Great team effort. All right, game is 1-0 with 5:24 remaining in the first period. Baldy, the possession. Posner sends it up just through the skates of DC Swanson. They wave off the icing. Swanson. Jennings sends it back. Posner shot. Oh, right in front of the net. And another goal. DC Swanson. Same spot as a minute before. Gorman picking up the loose change right in front of the net. Two 0. 5:05 remaining in the first period. Gorman wins the faceoff. Sends it up just out of reach. Lars Jennings. Bring it across. Offsides. Need to get everybody back in. Regroup on the defensive side. Balda sends it over to Posner. Posner back up to DC. Gets stuffed at the blue line. And Gorman going for almost a full change. Frankie Zupancic on the ice for the forwards. Beach Cities got it in the neutral zone. Be able to hold it. Yeah. Frankie, Xavier Couchet, and Chaberta. Evan Davis in pursuit. Defenseman running up as a forward, looking, shooting, and off the stick and into the net. Beach Cities wins the faceoff. Having a hard time maintaining possession in their defensive zone. Gorman applying a lot of pressure. Hard hit on Xavier Couchet. Nope, Frankie Zupancic. Beach Cities coming, walking through the zone, loses the puck, regains control. Hard open ice hit. No penalty. Loose puck. Open. Oh, player trips over something. Not sure. Done again with the puck. Passes it up. Trips it in. Oh, just out of the offensive zone. Beach Cities loses possession. Matt Miller bringing it up himself. And Beach City is able to take it out of possession. Gibraltar there to regain and send it across. And Gorman defense sends it deep. Cash Creel there first. Battling. Getting cross-checked. Never giving up. Cash, the one-man army. Cash Creel, that whole money line. Pass across to the blue line. Beautiful pass. Shot off the goalie, right in the safe spot, and in! Gorman makes it 3-0. He does Cash Johnson there to pick up. Again, same spot. Left side of the goalie. Picking up loose change. Line change for Gorman on forward set. Davis, the center. Marsh, right winger. Collier, left winger. Players are, I apologize, folks. Players bunching up a little bit. Puck slung around, but no one really there to pick it up. Davis going in for a hit, but the player stopped. Went back to Colin Davis. Davis digs around. Bring it back behind the net. Sends it back to Liam. Liam shot and deflected and up into the netting. Gorman doing a great job moving the puck in the offensive zone. On the defensive side, we have Posner and Baldy in. Beach Cities wins the face-off. Puck comes back to Baldy. Baldy looking, diggles around, and shot. Goalie able to glove it. No loose change on that one. Forward set staying out there. Gorman wins the face-off. Sends it back to Evan Davis. Evan Davis looking for a shot. Didn't see an opening. Send it back up. Davis, just over. Send it to Lee Marsh, center ice. Just under the stick. James sends it up. Davis there battling. Puck back behind the goal line. Hayden O'Hara looking for an opening. Sends it up to Davis. Davis loses it. Pass up. McCauley going into the zone and offsides. There's, I think, one extra dig there. Costs the timing on it. Beach Cities wins the face-off. Brings it in the neutral zone. Sends it in deep. Matt Miller there. Jennings in pursuit with the puck. We have a 2-on-1 and DC Swanson able to pick that one up. Loose pucks. Oh, no, they're going to call it. Beach Cities wins the face-off. Clears it into the neutral zone. Miller with the puck sends it up just out of reach of DC Swanson. Beach Cities looking to regroup. Jennings there. Battling back behind the line. Pinned to the boards. Boucher dangles, sends it back deep, back to the line. Jennings there. Sends it back round, cycles through to David Boucher. Boucher, Jennings, shot. Loose puck in front of the net and in. DC Swanson with the goal. 4-0 right at the end of the first period. Beach Cities with the face-off win. Going into the second period, looks to send it deep, but regrouped by Gorman. Defense Posner there to retrieve it. Posner stops behind the goal, looks for an opening. Sends it over. Shiverda lost control. Frankie Spancic shot just over the net. Puck sends back to Posner. Posner sends it back up, picked off. Puck heads into the neutral zone. Baldy there to retrieve. Baldy sends it up. Frankie Spancic dekes it over to Dunnigan. Dunnigan looking. Goes for a pass. Couldn't get enough of it. Posner there looking for a shot. Sends it back up. Spancic and Shiverda. Got all three forwards back there. Need one player to move into a high position. Dunnigan staying high. Trying to move it high. Dunnigan sends it back over. Sending it deep. Shiverda there. Back. Posner. Posner keeps it back deep into the zone. Posner again at the line. Holding it. Beach Cities with possession. Looking to send it up. And up is able to get it into Gorman's defensive zone. Miller brushing the Beach Cities player off the puck. Pass comes up just under Dunny's stick, and they're going to go with a icing call on that one. Face off in the defensive zone. Gorman wins. Caden O'Hara looking for an opening. Chips it over. Just out of reach of Cash Johnson. Money line in pursuit. Creel looking to get off. And we are clear getting in. Shot. Johnson just to the right of the goalie's pads. He's looking for a breakout. And ices the puck. This one's going to come back. Moneyline still in play. Johnson sends it over to the crease off the face-off. Goalie was just able to get a little on it. Puck, Evan Davis sends it deep. Playing a little bit of catch there. Just out of reach, Cash Tritton. Cash Tritton in pursuit. Creel. Stick. Maintaining coverage over the puck to make sure the Beach Cities players can't get to it. Beach Cities able to get it through neutral zone and chip it in. Evan Davis hits it with his hand, trying to slow it down a little. Caden O'Hara wrapping around, bringing it in front. Little scary there. Puck just off the stick, and they're going to call icing. All right, face off in the Gorman defensive zone. Marsh, Davis, and McCauley get into the forwards. Puck going out. McCauley gets possession. Shot just to the right of the net. Davis applying pressure along the wall. Beach Cities able to get it into the neutral zone. Gorman goes to regroup. Pass. McCauley brings it in. Got 3-on-2. Liam shot, wasn't able to get enough on it. McCauley back to Liam Marsh. Liam Marsh sends it back to defense. Shot just wide of the net. Defense. Martin brings it in. Davis sweeps back, covering for D. Martin getting cross-checked in the ribs. No call. McCauley brushes player off the puck. Weeks puck. Probably dangling around players. And great job by Gorman taking the puck in the neutral zone. Solid hits all around. Davis with the puck, dangles around, shot. Couple of open ice hits there. Looks like we're going to have a roughing call. Looks like a roughing call on Collie. .55 remaining in the second period. We are 4-0 in favor of Gorman. Fresh legs on the ice for the face-off in the defensive zone. Boucher and DC Swanson in as forwards. Can't see the numbers for the defenseman. So Posner and Baldy. Posner gets possession and sends it deep. Xavier Boucher in pursuit. Beach City's just able to. Beach City's not quite sure where to send it. DC Swanson able to pick it up. Are we going to get a shorthanded? No. Xavier Boucher there to keep it in the zone. DC Swanson working back behind the goal line. Swanson still maintaining possession as Beach Cities looks to bring it out. Beach Cities looking to bring it to the neutral zone. Xavier there throwing his body in the way to slow it down. Swanson in pursuit. Shakes off the defenseman. Tries stuffing it short side. Not able to get it just wide. Gorman being very aggressive. Looking for a shorty. Beach City's looking to send it deep. Not able to do so. Puck almost cleared. Not quite. Evan Davis backhands it into the neutral zone. Beach Cities plays it back in and looks to tag up. Jeff Baldy there. Retrieve the puck. Sends it. Slight miscommunication between him and Davis. Fresh leg. Legs on the forward side. Dunnigan in. And Schiberta coming in to support. O'Hara in the defense with Davis. Dunnigan battling back behind the goal line. Working to kill the clock. 26 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. Beach Cities dangling around. Evan Davis able to get enough on it to get it out of his possession. Trying to stuff it, and Davis able to flick it out. Gorman really needs to. Perfect. All right. Dunnigan working his way through. Almost tripped up. Fresh legs for Gorman. Jennings in. Jennings back behind the goal line. Holding another puck. We are back to full force. Jennings, Schiberta, and Cash Johnson in right now. We got Martin and Miller on defense. Jennings working along the boards. Schiberta trying to chip it back in. Jennings looking for open space. Just poke checked off. He sends it back. Miller winds up. Shot. Deflected and just to the right of the net. Sorry, left. Jennings sends it. Looking to go deep. Cash Johnson there. Can't quite. Backhanded over. Johnson Tritton. Got 2/3 of a money line up there with Lars Jennings. Cash Johnson dangling, looking around for an opening, sends it back. Tyler Martin chips it back up to Cash Johnson. Martin. Amazing pass. Creel to Tritton at the dot. One-timed it just to the right of the net. Creel there to pull that in line. Tritton looking for open space. Shot just to the left of the net. Creel shot just off the post. Johnson, Tritton, cash money. Matt Miller walks it up, dangles across the dot, backhands it, loose in front of the net. Beach City's able to chip it away. Beach City's with a very long shift there, but Matt Miller's going to keep it back in, preventing a line change. Matt Miller dangles it, brings it up. Goalie's just able to get a stick on it. Cash Tritton looking for an opportunity to pass it. Gets stopped at the blue line. Beach Cities bringing it in the zone. Martin there, stuff it. Martin sends it up. Pass got deflected. Cash Johnson, Cash Creel. Puck lost at the feet. Creel with possession. Working along the boards. Davis working along. Looking front. Shot. Push. Pressing. Battling. Davis goes down. Looks like they're saying some pleasantries to each other. 6:21 remaining in the second period. 4-0 Bishop Gorman. Looks like they're going to change goalies on Beach City Oilers side. Liam Marsh, Colin Davis, McCauley in as forwards. Few too many players. Beach City not quite sure what they're doing here. Baldy and Posner letting them know they need to go back, helping the refs out. Davis with the face-off win. There, Posner sends it back up to McCauley. McCauley looking for open space. Screen, Gorman. Shot, Liam Marsh. Just off the pads of the goalie. McCauley looking to send it around. Sends it back to Davis. Davis looking for an opening. Sends it back to the point. Shot. Goal! Colin Davis. 2. I believe that's Baldy, yes. Baldy with the goal. We are 5-0. 5-0, Bishop Gorman. Line staying out there. Looks like they want another one. Doesn't even look like they gave the coaches the opportunity to call him in. Face off center ice. Gorman with the win. Chips it in. McCauley and Marsh looking. And another goal. We are now 6-0. 5:49 in the second period. Gorman with the face-off win. Sends it up DC Swanson in the zone. Shot. Goalie lost control of it. O'Hara able to keep it in. Swanson sends it over through the crease. No one there to retrieve it. Beach City's going through the neutral zone, looking to send it up. Beach City's player does not see the pass come through. O'Hara there to pin him to the wall and give Schmier able to hold on to it. 5:20 in the second period. Not sure why they aren't running the clock. Gorman with the face-off win. O'Hara back behind the net, sends it over to Large Jennings. Large Jennings looking for a lane. Just picked off the neutral zone, but Evan Davis in pursuit. Defense playing it up. Evan Davis rolling back behind the goal line. The crease back there along the boards. Hard to see. Sends it back. Lars looking for an opening. Shot. Losing the net. Goal. Xavier Touche. 7-0. 4:52 in the second period. Beach Cities wins the face-off. Dunnigan forces an errant pass. Didn't call icing. Into a player's legs. Brady Stepancic Just loses control during the pass, isn't able to get it off. Dunnigan moves Pancic in. Dunnigan loses control, slightly tripped. Gorman's going to go on another power play. Goalie skating up. James looking to get in on some action. It's been a little lonely back there. All right. 4:20 in the second period. Gorman goes on a 2-minute power play, 7-0. Lots of communication from the boys. Getting ready. Gorman wins the face-off. Pancic looking around for an opening. Sends it over. Back to Posner. Baldy looking for a shot. Looking for a pass, actually. Pancic, the player down on the ice that they are not. There we are. Not sure what happened. There's a lot of action in front of the net there. So the player may have gotten hit in the wrist forearm area. .137 remaining in the power play. Dunnigan, Schuberta, Spancic, Baldy, and Posner in. Gorman with the win. Baldy sends it over. Posner shot just to the right of the net. Beautiful set play. Schuberta sends it just to the feet. Spancic sends it. Clean passing. Baldy, player just got in the way in time. Back Schuberta. Schuberta sends it short side. And Beach City's able to clear. Great job by Gorman. Slow it down a little bit. Make the best of the time they have. Posner looking to skate it all the way up. Boys tell him to take it. Posner dangles around. Brings it on. Posner sends it back. Back to Baldy. Baldy shot right to the gut. The goalie's able to hold on to this one. 50 seconds remaining in the power play. .310 remaining in the second period. Cash money line back on the ice. Beach Cities ends up winning the faceoff, bringing it into the zone. Evan Davis there to poke him off. Cash Creel looking to wrap around it. Brings it to the neutral zone. Chips it over to Tritton. Tritton loses control. And they're going to call that one offsides. Players for both teams getting a little tangled up there across the center ice. Davis, O'Hara in the defense. Gorman wins the faceoff. O'Hara chips it up to Tritton. A little bit of a breakdown there. Shot. And save. Up. They're going to live puck. They're going to send it. Tritton. Tritton has it. Tritton sends it over to Cash Creel. Cash Creel dangles around, looking for an opening. Beach City's looking up. Cash Creel with the puck again. Sends it to Tritton. Tritton by himself. Backhands it and in. We are 8-0 now. 8-0 for Bishop Gorman. 2:18 remaining in the second period. Gorman with the face-off win. Chips it up to Liam Marsh. Liam Marsh sends it deep. Holly and Davis in pursuit. Holly gets there first. Holly and Davis engaging along the boards. Beach City's looking to clear, get in the neutral zone. Davis there to stop it. David turns around, tries to send it deep, hits his own player, and Tyler is bringing it in. Shot right. Davis able to hold it in. Look at the shoot. Shot. Another right into the loose puck in the crease. Goalie able to cover. Quick hardware inspection for the Beach Cities goalie. Game is 8-0. 1:45 remaining in the second period. Martin and Miller back in defense. Davis taking the face off. Referees moving some players around a little bit. Davis wins the face off. Martin trying to send it deep. Davis winds up, shot off the goalie's pads. Marsh sending it back around. Tyler Martin battling. Tyler able to maintain possession. Gets pushed off the puck. Martin still battling. Davis keeps it in. Oh, they're going to call it offsides. Gorman goes for a change. Lots of smiles on the boy this evening after a close game last night back in Vegas. The 3-2 loss. Faith Lutheran. Gorman winning the faceoff. Tried to send it up, not able to do so. A little bit of a breakdown. Baldy there, able to. Oh, they're going to call tripping on Jeff Baldy. Either way, amazing effort. Doing what he can to make sure he couldn't get a shot off. Gorman going on the penalty kill. Apologize if I didn't move the camera that time, folks. Swanson, Boucher in on the penalty kill. Swanson applying pressure. Ooh, hard check. They're going to call that one. They're going to call a cross check. Usually it's the extension of arms that will get you on that one. And Beach Cities calls a timeout. They will be going into a 5-on-3 power play. All right, it's the end of the timeout. Face off. Beach Cities wins it. Looking for a shot. Shoots. Off of Evan Davis. Beach Cities looking for lane. Lars Jennings there. Holds it. Beach Cities winds up another shot. James able to hold it. Keep it out of. Great job in net. 30 seconds remaining in the period. With on Beach City side. Beach Cities looking to run it along the blue line, find an opening. Jennings there, holding down, closing up options, and Beach Cities brings it into the neutral zone. And Evan Davis achieves and sends it deep, but puck is out of play. 7.8 seconds remaining in the second period. 59 seconds remaining on the initial penalty. Second penalty, 1:11 remaining. Both will carry into the third period. Faceoff will be in the Gorman offensive zone. Still 5-on-3 in favor of Beach Cities. Cash Johnson taking the face off. O'Hara and Davis still in defense. It's a shot right off the face off. Beach Cities can't move it quick enough, and we are going into the third period. All right. Moving on as we kick off the third period. Cash Johnson in as the single forward. Gorman still on the penalty kill with DC Swanson and Jeff Baldy in. 52 seconds remaining on the first period. First penalty, 44. DC Swanson in for another minute. Gorman wants to face off but not able to send it deep enough. And Tyler Martin sends it deep on net. There's no icing on a penalty kill in high school hockey. Martin there to retrieve the puck, sends it over to Matt Miller. Matt Miller holding it with his feet. They're having a tough time moving them. And they're going to go ahead and call the play dead. Quick change on the Gorman side. Dunnigan in as the lone forward. 16 seconds. Actually, they are running the clock now due to the score. 10 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. 4 seconds. And penalties over. Baldy comes around the board. Schuberta comes in. Schuberta applying pressure. We are 5-on-4 for about 4 more seconds until we are full strength. Dunnigan trying to clear it, isn't able to do so. And we are full strength. Martin, careful not to get a holding. Miller there to stop the pass in front of the crease. Miller sends it, but that will be an icing. Great job by the Gorman Gales. 8-0, 13:23 in the third with a running clock. Beach Cities with the win. However, Gorman able to retrieve. Tritton wins it. Shot just to the left of the net. Real there to retrieve. Sends it back over to Tritton behind the net. Tritton sends it to the crease. No one there to get it. Evan Davis shot off the shoulders of the goalie. Davis playing up as a forward for the time being. And some extra cross-checking on Cash Creel. Seems to be a bit of a magnet. Creel going in for seconds and thirds. And Gorman will be on a 5-4 power play. Gorman forwards changing out. McCauley, Davis, and Marsh. Beach Cities player slamming his stick on the glass and is getting a bit of a talking to from the referee. A little bit of frustration on the other side of the ice. Oh, and a little bit of miscommunication off the face-off. Defense there to regroup. O'Hara sends it up to Marsh. Marsh brings it into the zone, looking to set it up. Sends it to Davis. Davis sends it over to McCauley. McCauley sends it over to the defenseman through the crease, but no one there. Davis retrieves, gets pushed into the boards, but Davis sends it across to Davis. Back to McCauley. Back to Davis. Loses at the feet. Sends it just to the left of the net. Marsh going in. Sends it back around to McCauley. McCauley working back behind the goal line. Davis dangles around. Sends it back to McCauley. McCauley sends it back to Caden O'Hara. Caden O'Hara has pressure. He's looking for an opening. Sends it back to Evan Davis. Evan Davis shot. Deflected. Davis shot. And goal. McCauley. Great power play work from the boys. 10:55 remaining and counting. Boucher winning the faceoff for Gorman. Baldy sends it across to Posner, just off the tape. Posner sends it back to Baldy. Baldy sends it across to DC. DC sends it to Jennings. Jennings dangling through the center. Apologize, folks. Jennings looking for a lane. Sends it back. Boucher, Jennings back to Baldy. Baldy over back to Baldy. Shot just over the net. Posner regroups at the blue line. Sends it to Jennings. Jennings looking for a passing lane. Dumps it back to Xavier Couchet. Couchet brings it back behind the net, finding an opening. Turns around, shrugging his man. Jennings retrieves, finds open space, dangles, open lane, shot, and 5-hole goal for Lars Jennings. Celebrations have mostly ended here this evening. I believe that puts us at 10 for the game. 9:23 running clock. Gorman wins the face-off. Brings Stepancic, brings it in. Dunnigan. Stepancic. Work it, sends it to the crease. And they're going to wave off and bring it out. Refs weren't happy with Dunnigan's enthusiasm in the crease as the goalie was trying to stop the goal. And they're going to send it outside of the offensive zone and into the neutral zone. Miller, Martin in at defense. Brinky Stepancic, Dunnigan, and Schuberta in. Beach City send it back, and we have an icing. Puck's going to come all the way back into the Gorman offensive zone. Gorman wins the faceoff. Looking to send it back. It goes over to Martin. Martin dangles, finds open space. Shot. Just stopped. Beach City's going through the zone. One player, Martin. Great save. Face-off in the Gorman defensive zone. Evan Davis, Aiden O'Hara, and the money line. Oh, shot off the face-off. So recovers. Gorman with the face-off win. Evan Davis brings around, banks it off the boards. Cash Trenton. Cash Trenton retrieves. Looks to send it up to Cash Johnson just to the right of the side. I apologize, folks. Beach City's looking to dangle around O'Hara. O'Hara, great body position, maintaining possession. Evan Davis there. Grab the puck. Looking to chip it out of the zone. Cash Creel battling along the boards. Cash Creel with the puck. Chips it up to Cash Johnson. Cash Johnson just picked off. Cash Johnson gets it into the zone. Beach City's able to retrieve it. Cash Creel applying pressure. Cash Creel pushed off the puck. And they're going to go ahead and call a hooking call. Cash Creel drawing the penalty. I think it's about a hat trick for Creel on drawn penalties against Beach Cities. Marsh, Davis, McCauley in for the upcoming power play. Klausner and Baldy in. A little bit of communication ahead of this one. See if they're going to work up something special. Davis wins the face-off. Little bit of a hard passer. Point couldn't get. Davis goes in, beats him to the boards. Davis able to whiffs on it, stuck at the feet, and they are not able to keep it in the zone. Gorman looking for a regroup. Gorman sends it to Davis. Davis chips it in. Ice stick. Nope, they're not going to call it. McCauley able to beat his man there. Sends it to Davis. Shot Davis just over and just to the left of the net. Posner able to regroup along the blue line. Sends it deep to Marsh. Marsh slides it back around to McCauley. McCauley looking for an opportunity. Nope. Sends it back to Baldy. Baldy waits for it. Shot. Back up. Back to McCauley. McCauley to the crease. No one there. Posner regrouping with the puck. Brings it deep. Colin Davis regrouping. Coming back to the defenseman. Great communication on the ice right now. Baldy. Chip pass. McCauley sends it back around to Baldy. Oh, and just out of the zone. Unfortunate bounce. Posner. Back to Davis. Davis chips it over to McCauley. McCauley not able to see it. Davis chips it in. A little bit of extracurriculars from Beach Cities. A lot of frustration here. Full for Beach Cities. And a shot from Martin. 5-hole goal. I believe that puts us up to 11. And a little bit of extras after the play here. Miss McCauley didn't notice. Up and looks like they're going to do a 2 and a 10 for misconduct for McCauley. Looks like they're gonna. Coach is gonna be sending him to the room. Won't be making it back in time. Shea in for the face-off. 2:55 remaining in the period. Beach City shot off the roof, but still fielded by James Schmier and stopped. David Shea in at face-off, in with Tyler Martin in at defense. Lars Jennings and DC Swanson. Lars Jennings in pursuit. Not able to get a hold of it. DC there. Push him off the puck. Martin drives it in after coaching the puck. Brings it in. He's got 3. Chips it over. Not able. Almost able to catch it out of the air and send it in. Xavier sends it Miller. Miller shot off the shin pad of DC Swanson. Send it back behind the net. Nobody's there. Boucher sends it back to Miller. Miller walks the line. Shot. Goal. The festivities are mostly over with at this point. Just trying to finish the game, make sure we don't have any penalties or, more importantly, suspensions / ejections. Not sure what happened with Ollie 24. I believe they just called him misconduct and he wouldn't have made it back in by the time the penalty was over. Beach City's looking to dangle through the neutral zone. Some safe play by Gorman. Like to get the donut. A little extra happening on the ice from Beach City's frustration kind of boiling over here. It's Frank Sabancic dangles around the player. Frankie moves over to his right, looking for an opportunity. Shrugs off the player, goes along the boards. Gets shoved and pinned. Kuberta there to retrieve the support. Sends it in front and chipped in Dunnigan. I'm going to be 100% honest. I believe I lost count on this one. I believe we're at 12 or 13. I think we're at 13 at this point. Cash money line coming out to finish the game. 12 seconds remaining. Beach City's not really throwing players out. We're going to call it. All right, and that is it. Game 2 of the regular season. Win for Bishop Gorman, JV. Great job all around by the boys. Coming back after a frustrating loss in Vegas against Faith Lutheran. Things looking bright for the boys moving forward. We're going to come in and we're going to do this. And we're going to make sure everybody's extra nice to each other. Game number 3 of the season will be tomorrow here in Anaheim, playing Damien High School JV team. Hopefully a different rink so my fingers don't freeze off. And we will see you all tomorrow. It's 3 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you all for watching.